Trying to make it work right here. This hole in the floor. Whoop. Turn the screen. What's up, Cheryl? Cisco, my boy, walks up. Chance Torrey, Sergio, Frankie 2 times, Corey Ferguson. Yeah, at it again. Bill D, regular old square guy, JoJo from AZ. My man, Kenneth Shavely, the one and only. Super Miata Brothers. What's up, dopes? JG, Richie B, Dank Star. So I just learned this week that I have a hole in my floor in the new office. It seems like it's never going to end, right? No matter what I do, no matter where I move the PBR studio, the floor falls in or the roof falls in. First it was the roof, now it's the floor. Got this hole, it's like about this big, right directly below me. I'm going to have to lay a board out or something like that just to support myself at some point in time, and I have to go down into the basement and find out if the main beam is cracked. If the beam is cracked, it's going to be a lot more work. If it's just the floorboard itself, I should be all right. Yep. Pretty much like a cartoon character, huh, Dopey? But yeah, that's what it is, man. Floor is sinking. Look, I'm falling in. Look, I'm falling. Nah, I'm just moving my chair. But yeah, floor's sinking. Wait. I went a little too low that time. And word to the wise, everybody, if you ever have a chance to buy a home or if you're thinking about relocating and moving into something else, please make sure that it's on a slab. If you think it might be cool to have a house that's a basement and below it or something like that, just know that if it's old, if it hasn't been well kept up, you're probably going to fall through the floor, as I've learned. My house, it sags, it droops. No pun intended, droopy. It sags, it droops, it leans. It's lopsided. That's probably why the roof leaks over on that opposite side of the house. So, yeah. Very old house, man. Like 100 and shit. What is it, like 102 or 103 years old or something? It was made in 1919. So, pretty old, man. Yeah, take that advice for reals. But you know what I mean? No matter what I do, man, I'm just, I keep pushing. I don't let this shit faze me. So anyways, I want to ask you guys a question. You tell me what you think, right? Being there's only 45 of you on here right now. So a good friend of mine, I'm not going to throw his name out there because, I didn't ask him if I could, but a good friend of mine. Hey, Frank, Cisco, thank you for that $9.99. Gracias for the good information. No problem, my boy. So a good friend of mine sent me a text message, I think it was yesterday, and he told me, he said, haven't you noticed that ever since you got rid of all your moderators, the channel's lagging? And I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that getting rid of all the moderators on this channel has made a difference? Or do you believe that the fact that, some people were getting trigger happy when they were moderators, it probably might have turned a lot of people off? Because I haven't really heard anybody telling me, man, ever since JD got rid of his moderators, the channel sucks. But I have heard a lot of people on different channels and different places saying that JD's lives were getting out of control because of his moderators. So I always take note to that, guys. It's like, the whole PBR car over everything else. And I always try to make sure that it's the greatest experience. The greatest experience for all of you is to be spending your hour in here with me. I'd hate to, see somebody saying, damn, JD, do you see that booger hanging out of your nose? It's just making a joke and he gets blocked and his comment deleted. It did kind of turn a lot of people off. But what do you guys think, man? Let me go look at the comments, see what you're saying. See what you're saying. Yeah, JoJo from AZ, it probably is a weak floorboard. Oh, wait, what do we got here? Free from Fetters Grove. Thank you for that $10, $20. Well, was I throwing you a hint or something, Joey? Thank you for that $10. Much respect back at you. Perry, thank you for that $10. Here's something for the plywood fund. And then, of course, my man, Frankie, Cisco, Trevino. Hey, guys, I got my contact lenses in right now. And it's much different experience, actually, looking at your comments than it is when I got my glasses on. I have to just push this bad boy back a little bit. Maybe that's the problem. I felt like it was like all up in my face. But also I want to give Joey from Free from Fetters Grove a shout out right here. I talked to him earlier today. I'm not going to really go into detail. It was just a really good conversation. So if you guys haven't subscribed to that channel, Free from Fetters Grove, go check it out. I'm one of these people. It's like I said, man, I love the fact that everybody can, exercise their freedom of speech within reason, of course. I don't like it when people get on here and they start talking bad about children and people's race and all that stuff and religion. That kind of shit I'm not cool with. But as far as like whatever viewpoints you have politically or whatnot, I got friends that are from all walks of life. I got homies and family from all walks of life. And, I believe that the ability to exercise that freedom of speech is important. And that's why I appreciate when people like Joey, have their channel like that. Also, I want to give a very, very warm and straight, like, fist up shout out to my man OG Shadow, the original. He was in the works of helping me put together a collab. Won't go into details about this collab just yet, but you'll be seeing it very soon, and it's a very big collab. So hopefully that'll work out. Nothing set in stone right now, but yeah, it'd be a good collab we got going on. Leslie Davis. Yeah, I've always seen you very respectful, Leslie. I don't know if you were responding to somebody on here. You know what, guys? Give me a second. I'm going to pull this contact lens out. It's fucking starting to irritate me. Be right back. All right, that's more like it. What's up, John McHugh? Tyler Richmond, I seen you in there. Sports fan, I seen you in there. Ryan Hansen. Ronak, am I saying it right? Ronak, Raychura, Antonio the Great. So anyways, sorry guys, I just had some Mongolian beef right now. So anyways, what's up, Any Given Goals? All right. Solved. Problem solved. We don't tolerate any of that fuckery around here. Anyways, guys. So what's cracking, man? Talk to me. What's on your mind? What would you guys like to see on this channel? I've been speaking of the channel lagging. I've been lagging myself on dropping content as often as I usually do. But man, I've just been super busy. Got a lot of shit going on, learning this Forex stuff. You know, all this different stuff going on. So yeah, but we're gonna start dropping quite a lot of content real soon. Where is Shadow? Is he in here? Nope, he's not in here. What's up, Oklahoma? And see if we can get Shadow to join us. I'm gonna shoot him a message right now. Anyways, Shadow got deported. Shadow saying you happy birthday on his live. Is it your birthday today, JoJo? Ryan Hansen, thank you. Thank you for the compliments to the background. Put a lot of work into this room right here. Fresh paint, cleaned it all up, did a bunch of stuff, set everything up, built this desk that everything is sitting on. Did a lot of stuff to put this office together. Antonio the Great, the stories you talked about, all the different philosophies you have studied. Oh yeah. Oh, that's coming. Don't worry. That's definitely coming this week. Damn, Whack Deuce. What's up, Big Whack? Where you been at? Yep, got rid of the bullet holes. Got rid of all the methamphetamine cooking residue that was stuck to the walls and shit. I'm pretty sure this house has been a meth cookhouse a couple of times in its day. There's been all kinds of interesting people that have lived at this place before me, I'll tell you. Going through some family shit? Well, we're all praying for you over here, Whack. Hope you get through that real soon, brother. We're all having issues right now, though, a lot of us to one degree or another. Hey, JoJo, is it your birthday today? Or was it yesterday or something? What's up, James Wright? Christopher Long, welcome. Christopher Long sends his loves and respects to the whole PBR car in here. Still waiting for JoJo to tell me if it's his birthday today or did I miss it? What's up, OG Scotty Blunts? Let's see you. Was it Blunt? Is it Blinks? OG Scotty Blinks? I thought it was Blunts. Did you change the last name, Scotty? I always thought it was Blunts for a long time. I'll just show you how much dyslexia I got going on, huh? Oh, today's your birthday? Let's go ahead and sing you a birthday song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear JoJo. Happy birthday to you. I didn't say I was the best singer in the world, but I will definitely give you a happy birthday song. Thank you, guys. I'll be here all week. Everybody. Look at this. Jojo, every time you have a birthday, it just reminds you you're getting closer to this. Closer and closer to this. Yes, indeed. Although I'm probably a lot closer to this than you are, Jojo. Birthday cakes and all that shit. Birthday hats and all everything. Happy birthday. Free from Fetters Grove. Big Joe, he just sent you a $5 spot, Jojo. As soon as I get a chance, I will send you a card with that $5. I'll go down to the Hallmark and get it going. Well, there you go, Joey and Whack. Yeah, put the beef to bed, man. One thing that I got to tell you guys, for all of these real ones that are on here, Whack, you a real one. Joey from Free from Fetters Grove is a real one. And I got to tell you that when we have any kind of beef or something like that, never a good thing. We can always agree to disagree on our political views, our views of life, how everything's going, how we deal with things, how we see the world. But at the end of the day, we're all still human beings. Our farts all still smell the same. Yep. No hands-on policy in this chat. My name is Nate. Yo. What's cracking, Nate? Are you talking about this picture over here? Ryan Hansen, the Viking ship? That's a Viking. It's a Viking longboat, see? It's a Viking longboat. I got that at a Renaissance fair. Soy tu padre? Never that, bro. I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, Mr. Soy. Don't care. Don't care, man. We could disagree on beliefs, but that'll never make me hate anybody. You guys would be surprised at the diversity I have in my life. I got all kinds of different people, man. I don't know if I ever told you this, man, but my sister is like a borderline Antifa. I got a friend who's Antifa. I got a buddy who rolls with the right-wing militias. I got friends all over the place, man. Moorish Science Temple, Black Power Movement, Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ, Catholics, Mormons, Episcopals, equestrians, librarians, plumbers, electricians, handymen, gardeners, landscape artists, roofers, you name it, man. Even my boy Cisco right here. You know what I mean? He works. He drives a truck. He picks up all your throwaways at the end or the beginning of a week. I got all kinds of people, man. Even regular old square guy. I got squares. Yep, I got squares in my life. It don't matter to me. I don't mean a fuck to me. I don't care like what you believe or anything like that. You know? And in the same respects, you shouldn't really care what I believe. As long as I'm not burning your house down and I'm not harming your family, I mean, hey, we can all just sing a song together. Reaction Rookie, thank you for that $4.99. Happy birthday to whomever it may be. It's JoJo AZ. We'll pin his comment. This is the guy you should be addressing the birthday to, Mr. Rookie. It'll be in the pinned. Takes a minute to pop up for some reason. Yeah, I'm a square guy. I drive 60 miles an hour in the 60 zone on the freeway. I come to a complete stop at a stop sign. I've started to allow pedestrians to cross, and even when it's not their turn to cross, I'll still let them cross these days. Didn't used to do that before, though. I don't rob banks. I don't sell dope. I don't use dope. I got a little orange cat. Look, got a cat. I even got a cat that's a friend. And this cat don't care what your political beliefs are either, what your religious beliefs are. Cat don't give a shit at all. Say hi, cat. It's funny, her fur changes color depending on the light. Let's see if I can make her turn orange. She's like Zartan from G.I. Joe. Remember that guy? See if we can make her oranger. It almost seems like her fur like starts to like almost change color, man. Yeah, she's a good cat. She keeps all the things, all the unnecessary things that wander around in this house, you know what I mean? Out of here. Used to be a whole family of mice that used to live behind the refrigerator. They're all dead now. They're gone. Straight genocide on that family. She's in the process of doing some ethnic cleansing of the mice family that lives behind the stove. There's only a couple of them left. There ain't a ne'er bug in here, not a single spider, not a moth, a gnat, nothing. Nothing is in this house with this cat. It's funny because I put this bell on her. Right? And it's supposed to like warn the mice to run and hide because they can hear her coming. Well, last week she figured out how to take her collar off. She took her collar off and there was a mouse that was running around in my bedroom. She took the collar off and threw it underneath a table where I have an air purifier, a Dyson, on a table. She threw it under the table, way under the table where I couldn't see it. And I was wondering, like asking her where freaking collar went. Because sometimes, she knows what I'm talking about. When I tell her, like, where's her ball? That little pink ball that she chases around, I'll ask her where her ball is. She'll lead me to where she left it last. I asked her where her collar is. She knows that this is her collar when I'm talking about it. Just like I asked her if she wants some food. See how she did that? Look, you want some food? You want some food? She knows I'm talking to her. And then, so anyways, I finally found the collar when I was cleaning the house, and that mouse that was always like making noise underneath my bed. Well, I found the mouse dead, laying next to her collar. It's crazy, isn't it? The very alarm that would always notify this mouse that she was coming, when the mouse was dead and gone, she dropped him right next to the collar. I don't understand animals, man. They're on a whole nother level than we are. But they sure do have a good sense of humor. Because that right there, that's the best sense of humor you can have. Doing that. Well, Dopey, the reason that you have the bell on the cat is there's a lot of reasons, man. Number one, this is a very old house, and it's not a small house. It looks small on the outside, but it's a pretty big house. especially like if the lights ever go out or if she gets outside. If she somehow gets out, I can hear her. I'm actually going to be putting a tracking device on her, but I don't want a tracking device on me, so I'm kind of torn on putting a tracking device on her. And the bell also is it discourages her from wanting to eat rodents, mice, and things like that. Oh, yeah, this cat sees all kinds of shit, Soy Tu Padre. You'd be surprised, man. There's plenty of ghosts in this house. There's plenty of ghosts in this house right here. This room right here that I'm in, somebody got beat up with a fucking hatchet in here and died later. But, yeah. Old couple died in the living room. Somebody hung themselves in the old PBR office. All kinds of shit. This place is definitely haunted. Somebody got blown away on my front lawn or in the driveway. Are there some good movies coming out? I haven't had a chance to really watch much of anything lately. Still got Whack Deuce in here. What happened to Joey gone? Yeah, Ryan Hansen, you'd be surprised, man. There's definitely some things in this house. I didn't tell you guys about the person that yells in my face. When my bedroom was in a different room, it'd be a certain time of the night when I was still working in the restaurant. Sorry, man, this Chinese food's coming up. There'd be a certain time of the night. It was usually like around 11:30-ish or so. Somebody would just yell in my face, "Hey!" I never told you guys about that. I told my niece about it. Yeah, somebody would just yell in my face, man. And it was crazy. Since I moved my bedroom, I haven't had that issue anymore. IE Kid, I am now in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Those damn Chinese ghosts. I was going to get the guy who used to live in here to tell you some of them ghost stories, if you remember, but me and him, we had a falling out. He actually owes me some money. And he's been avoiding me like the plague. The spirit of Hatchet Man. Yeah, he's the one that knows more about the Hatchet Man thing. Oh, Eileen, thank you. Thank you for liking the hat. I had to put it on because I just like barely got off of work. Look at my hair. It's a mess. Look at how messy that hair is. My hair is a wreck right now. The Hask Slinging Slasher. Ash. Adios, Robin the Hood. Which story, Dopey? I'm just reading you guys' comments right now. We got Cheryl saying, "Adios, Robin the Hood." Oh, I see what you're talking about now, Cheryl. Yeah. Oh, Adam Durrani, you want to know which tattoo hurt the worst? The one on my back. That one fucking hurt, man. And if you guys watched my workout video and you've seen in the end, I showed you my dragon tattoo on my back, and it goes from up here all the way down to my lower back, and it covers pretty much my whole back. Yeah, that shit didn't it didn't feel pretty, I can tell you that. But anyways, outside of that, I don't really have a whole lot more to talk about. No announcements. Nothing pressing. I'm not butthurt over nothing. Got some big plans coming this week and everything like that. Yeah, I got some underarm pieces too. See how far my tattoos go into my arms? Shit goes all the way in. Look at this one. Low Ghost, why did you move to Oklahoma? Yeah. Doug Bubik, what's cracking? Well, Low Ghost, I didn't actually request to move to Oklahoma. Oklahoma kind of like forced me to move here. Well, actually, the federal government forced me to move here. Mr. Dopey, there's no mods on here. If there's any sending anybody to the cornfield or any of the disappearance erasing, it's me. So Low Ghost, I robbed a bank here in Oklahoma. And I got apprehended by the FBI in Texas. I was extradited back here to Oklahoma to stand trial for said bank robbery. I did 6 years in the federal prison system. Since I've been in and out of prison pretty much my whole life, most people in my family didn't want to have nothing to do with me anymore. The last remaining person that would be willing to always take me in no matter what was my mother, and she passed away 6 months before I got out of federal prison. So the federal government told me that, well, it looks like you're going to Oklahoma. I tried to relocate back to California to be with friends, family. This one girl that I was talking to at the time, they denied every single one of them. I tried to relocate to Bethesda, Maryland to be where my mentor was at, shot me down. They told me that I'm going to Oklahoma. I went to Oklahoma. I came here with absolutely nothing, and now I have the world. I have everything. I don't have a want for nothing. Not starving. I have a job. I have a roof over my head. I completed probation. I don't have a needle stuck in my neck. Not digging around in the trash, living in the bushes, living at a sober living, halfway house, Aunt Ethel's, nothing like that. Basically picked up my bootstraps, finally became an adult and a man, and I made it happen. Outlaw Barber, you're absolutely right. As a matter of fact, I need to come see you, Mr. Outlaw Barber. You're the same guy I'm thinking of. Kenneth Ledford, Bethesda, Maryland sucks. It's a very nice looking area though. Very well kept. It's a very nice. They got a lot of those old classic type of homes that I love. Sort of almost like the one I'm living in, but not so much. Those ones are a lot better. Yeah, it seems very crowded. Antonio Montana, Savage, you want to give me a fade? I already got one. I don't know if Antonio Montana is or not. No, wait. You think of that, huh? Eh? Virtuous LA Spartan, thank you. Appreciate it. Good to be here. Bet that fool didn't even earn his avatar, huh? Antonio Montana. No, bro. No. For my workouts, no. Let me tell you this, Mr. Montana. I've been working out ever since that dude was in junior high on them prison yards. Let me put it to you like that. Let me just say why that guy was in junior high. I was doing my first term in the state of California. No, I know. I get you, Mr. Montana. I didn't suspect you of being a troll. You got questions. See, that kind of stuff I always tell people, man. If I know that you're not coming out with some sideways ass shit, I'll respond to you. I'll talk to you. But no, bro. To answer your question, Mr. Montana, that I kind of in the beginning when I started this channel, I was roasting people and doing all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, man, just one day I just decided that what's the point? What's the point of me roasting these YouTubers? Does no good. All it does is it brings like a lot of unwanted attention towards me. But a lot of people think that there was some kind of a motive behind that, some kind of financial motive or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. It had nothing to do with it all with that guy at all. Renee Ponce, thank you for that $9.99. The only reason why I gave him that apology was because I engaged in an unprovoked attack on him. And in the end of the day, it's like I've said, I don't believe the guy's prison experience. I don't believe his stories, anything like that. But nonetheless, he's doing a very positive thing and he's helping people on his channel. I mean, people go there and they get some kind of inspiration from him and his message. I've even had some people that talk to me, personally that watch his channel and get inspiration. So I just, that's it. That's all. I just said my piece on that. That was it. He never called me. His people never got at me. Nobody threatened me with a lawsuit. Nobody sent so big homies or something at me. None of that shit. Nothing like that happened. That was all me. That was just an experience that I had. Kind of helped me see the light. And that was it. I mean, and that's it. That's all, end of story. I don't know, Dopey, if it's a troll pitch or not. I mean, he's not getting disrespectful or nothing. I don't doubt it, Mr. Montana. There's a lot of people that are on this channel that have put in some real work. See, the one thing that I don't do is I don't get on here and try to convince you or anyone else of how much work that I put in. My record speaks for itself. There's a lot of people that are out there that'll vouch for me. I don't personally seek those people out to drag them onto my channel and say, here's my homie right here. He's going to tell you all that I did over here in this fucking institution over here. I don't need that. I'm 47 years old. I did my piece. You know what I mean? 2 decades in the state system and in the federal system. I made it out in one piece. I didn't have to snitch on nobody. I didn't go out backwards. I didn't go running off the yard in fear for my safety because the whole Boobop squad wanted to stick some steel in my ass. None of that shit happened, man. I did my time like a man. I kept my nose clean. I kept my mouth shut. I minded my business. I did what I had to do when I was supposed to do it. And I came out in one piece with a good name. So, in anyways, just what it is, you know? Yep. I mean, the one thing though, Antonio, in order to get my respect, you have to earn it through several things. Just because I give you courtesy and I apologize and I hold myself accountable when I'm wrong, that don't mean I got mad respect for anybody. That just means that I'm a gentleman. That means that I got manners. I'm cordial. I've been schooled in the right way. It's an understanding more so than a respect level. But in the same respects, I respect any man or woman that has made it out of the prison system and is doing the right thing. They're not making victims in their community. They're not hurting their family. They're not hurting their kids or anything like that. They're out here actually living like a fucking functioning adult lives. You got to have respect for that. You don't necessarily have to respect the person, but you can have respect for their hustle. As simple as that. Jaja, I have not seen the Convicts Perspective channel. Yeah, you right. You're right, Mr. Montana. But at the end of the day, you would have to ask me this question. Don't you think that I could be better serving my channel, better serving my viewers by giving them stuff that's, you know, not constantly revolving around other YouTubers? You know, it's just in the same respects, even with like Savage. I don't make videos about that guy anymore because there's no reason to do that. There's no reason to make a video about any of these YouTube content creators. I could talk shit about politicians, rappers, people that do stupid shit. I could talk about tweakers, hotels, serial killers, different kind of like gangs and shit that I've come across in my life. But to actually like drop a video about another YouTuber, it's just kind of, I don't know. It's just a waste of my time, man. Better watch out, OG Scotty Blinks, or I'm going to do a video about your channel. I'm just kidding, man. Do I think he's misguiding the youngsters? Nah. Go over there and look at his channel, Antonio. Go look at his channel, bro. He don't have convicts on that channel. He don't have convicts on that channel. He's got a bunch of regular dudes on there. Dudes that are like wishing that they could look like him. You know what I mean? Wishing they can have the tattoos and all that stuff. It's like, you know, the kind of people, you know, the kind of like regular people that have never done shit that might work in an office as an accountant. You're sitting at a red light next to them and they're bumping fucking Tupac or something like that, bobbing their head around like they gangbanging. It's just the same shit. You know, people are fascinated by us because we done all this time and all that shit, but I know he does that. Just laugh at it, Antonio. That's all you could do. Laugh at it and just, you know, find something else to entertain your day. Like I said, I'm done with that guy. The only time that he's ever mentioned on this channel is whenever I don't even call people Wessie sissies anymore. You guys remember that? I don't even say that anymore. I just leave it alone all the way. No, and like I said, that's a personal choice. And I'll tell you what, I'm arrogant, I'm sarcastic, and I got balls the fucking big as Montana. You know what I mean? No pun intended, Mr. Montana. But yeah, I got balls as big as the state of Montana. Nobody scares me. Nobody can threaten me. Nobody could say anything to me to make me change anything. Nothing. Unless I choose to change the direction myself is the only way that it's going to change. But ain't nobody going to call me and say, hey, homie, I'm trying to get at you. You know what, punk? Get off my phone, man. If you want to say something to me, knock at the door. I mean, it's as simple as that. You want to talk to me, knock at the door. Don't get at me in a text message. Don't call me. Don't get at me as an email making threats. Because all that's going to do is just make me worse. It's just going to make me go in harder and harder on people. But I've decided that I just, I want to pursue something different these days. I want to talk about different shit, man. It just seems like it always revolves around some other YouTuber. I don't know. We've dedicated entirely too much time on that subject, though. I think you get the drift, Antonio. I think you pretty much get the picture. That's it in a nutshell. No, I like OG Scotty, man. Good dude, man. Good dude. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, my boy. That Dicko reality. You know what? Some of my slogans and some of my pet names for things and people have kind of like branched out into other channels. I was watching another channel not too long ago. Somebody was calling people diaper snipers on there. I haven't heard anybody ever use that one outside of the PBR world. Diaper snipers, seat sniffers, all that fun stuff. Tree jumping rapists. Fist fucking, blood drinking, circle jerking weirdos, all that shit. I mean, who else says that, man? Ronak, thank you for that. What do you guys think, man? You guys think I should publish a PBR dictionary? We can have all the terms in there, right? I'll sell those for $1 a piece. Any thumbs up for that? Do you guys think I should do a Prison Break Raw dictionary? Kind of like the Urban Dictionary, only it'd be the PBR. You know, as a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go to the Urban Dictionary and see if they've gotten any of my terms on there. Seat sniffers. Common term used for people who stalk people, whether it be in a store, a park, a school, a playground, or on a bus. Yeah. Tree jumping rapists. Definition pretty much says it right there, right? You know what I mean? How about diaper snipers? Common term and used for people that like to fondle children. All that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Slapping you with that dick of reality. What would that really mean? Well, let's just talk about that. I should do a whole video about why I say that. You know, it's just, you gotta think about it, right? When people talk about bitch slapping, dick slapping, all that kind of stuff like that, life is really just one big bitch slap, dick slap of reality if you think about it. Because when you kind of like get really down to it, life fucks you. Can I get a thumbs up for that? Does life not fuck us all in one way, shape, or form? Do we get fucked by life itself? Don't we? Oh, Cheryl, definitely those two terms would get added in there. Definitely. Life slaps us with a big dick of reality every single day. And I'm just the messenger, guys. I'm just the messenger. I'm just here just keeping it real. You know, I'm not too optimistic, not too pessimistic. I'm not here to like blow fucking roses up your ass and talk about tulips and roses and flowers and doves flying and all that stuff, because that's not what life is. Life sucks, man. It's tough. It's often treacherous and trifling and irritating. That's life. My God, man. Today is my day off and I had to go to work. If that ain't getting slapped with a dick of reality, I don't know what is, because if I didn't go in, I would have gotten some kind of disciplinary for it. Then there's, getting slapped the wet noodle of reality. You guys ever heard me say that one? Sleepy sniffing corn pop? Yes, corn pop, definitely. I'm the only one that calls Joe Biden corn pop. Sometimes I use that term. People are like, who's corn pop? I go, he's your president. Yep. You guys heard me say slapping you with that wet noodle of reality? Well, let me just tell you this, what it means. When you get slapped with a wet noodle of reality, that means you got slapped with the limp dick of reality. That means the blow is not necessarily as devastating as getting slapped with that erection of reality. You know? Life is not too simple. See, live not die means the world to me. Now, bitches can't fade me, can't you see? Yep. All right, get to bed, Dopey. I'm surprised you're still up, man. It's your bedtime. Not, what is it? 8:30 over there? Flaccid slap, yep. When life wants you to give it fellatio and you get slapped with it instead. How about that one? You guys like that? I got millions of them, people. I just pull these things out of my ass every single day. There ain't a day go by that I don't make the people at my job laugh with the shit that I come up with. Slapped with a fucking straight up uncircumcised non-Jewish penis of reality. So if you get slapped with an uncircumcised penis of reality, it's not very kosher if you think about it. It's not kosher at all. So we kind of leave the foreskin out of it because we don't know if it's hanging over the head, if it's pulled down around the neck for the collar, turtleneck. We don't know what's going on there. Life doesn't tell us that shit. Mr. Sanchez, no, not that I'm aware of. I haven't heard from him. I haven't seen nothing. I haven't paid attention to that guy at all. I don't turn the lights out, turn my soothing music or my relaxing sounds of the waves of the ocean and wonder what's going on with these other YouTubers. I really don't. Once the camera goes off, I don't think about this shit. That's why when I'm at my job, right? And I'm pretty sure some of you guys are like this. Raise your hand if you're like this. You ever get irritated at your job? You get irritated at your job? You get irritated with the clusterfuckery of things that happen that seem to go wrong every single day? The same people that seem to be in your way or annoy you or just do something to just upset you. Every day when we work, I don't know of a single person that has a smooth ride at their job, unless, of course, you're in the porn business. And even that, from what I know about it, is not all fucking crimsons and clovers either, man. They got to have fluffers. Sometimes they got to have penis pumps and pills and stuff to get it up. It's like you think those guys just walk right in there with a hard dick. Doesn't work that way. If you ever like watching them documentaries, I watched a documentary about the porn industry not too long ago, and they talked about all that. Man, it takes weeks to put a scene together. Weeks. Weird, man. Well, the stuff that you learn behind the scenes of everything in life. Yeah, there you guys are. See, you guys get upset a lot. You guys get upset at work. And I get a little passionate about my job because I'm very competitive. My job, basically, we have a performance. We're scored on our performance at my job, right? And when all these factors are in my view, or I got these things that are like throwing monkey wrenches into my whole program at work, I get a little upset. I'm not going to lie. I mean, think about it, right? Let me give you an example. Let's say you're a NASCAR driver. You lined up, you're ready to go, right? The light's green and you're speeding around that track. Only one problem. You got 4 flat tires. You got 4 flat tires because your pit team didn't put didn't put air in your tires. Wouldn't you be a little pissed off that now everybody's just flying past you? You're going nowhere because you have no air in your tires? How do you think you would feel about that if you're a NASCAR driver? You're on TV. Everybody's watching you. And you're pulling off to the side because they didn't put air in your shit. It's kind of like that for me, you know? Or put it like this. Let's say you're a boxer, right? Let's say you're a boxer and you don't have a mouthpiece. And you got a blindfold on. Or let's say you're fighting a guy that has 2 knives sticking out of his gloves and you don't. Let's say you're in the World Series, you're in Major League Baseball, you're in the World Series, you step up to the plate to bat and you don't have a bat. Somebody forgot to give you one and they don't have any more. You'd be a little upset. You get the drift. You guys get where I'm coming from. So I get like that at work. And sometimes my bosses get upset with me. I don't think they like me very much, but that's just me. But when I punch out and I walk out of that place, I don't give it a second thought. Totally in my fucking rearview mirror, my job. Once I'm off of that property. When I'm driving down that freeway, the only thing I'm worried about is if some jackass is going to kill me. Because those people are driving at like 100 miles an hour, and I'm driving like an old man in the fast lane doing 60. And I'm pretty sure I'm irritating everybody on the highway. That's it in a nutshell. Yeah, exactly, Antonio Montana. You get sent to the yard. You're told to stab the first dude that you see. Only one problem. Nobody gave you a fucking piece. How about if you get thrown out of an airplane over Afghanistan with no parachute? Yeah, like kickboxing in skinny jeans, like fishing with no pole, like hunting with no rifle, like smoking a blunt with no weed. All of that shit. Okay, Ace. Yeah, that'll do it pretty much anyways. The hour has come to an end. I know you guys are going to be sad to see me go, but you're going to be seeing a lot of me after Monday because I got some time off. So I'm going to be around a lot more. Be dropping some more content, all that fun stuff. More interviews. The PBR car will never die. We just multiply. 1 subscriber at a time, right? 1 subscriber at a time. It's as simple as that. But I love you guys to death. You are like the gleam in my eye. I don't know if I even said that right. Let me stop looking for these things. Yep. Love you guys to death. I will be seeing you again probably Monday night on a live. Buenas noches, Javier. Antonio Montana. You guys have a great night. Take care. Regular old square guy. You the man. Love you guys. Good night. God bless.